Oh my god, it's in HD! Oh, Smackdown vs. Raw 2007 was the first game to be on the next generation consoles. It was also on the PS2, but I mean, it was in HD. No more 4:3 ratio for me. Graphic wise, of course, the polygon count was going to be a lot higher. The gameplay was roughly the same. There was a new control scheme using the analog sticks to do grapples and strong grapples. You also had new environmental hotspots. This is where you see the lovely 10 punch or low blow into the ring post or onto the ropes. But unfortunately, in 2007, you couldn't counter the moves. The only way they could be stopped is someone interfered on it. Meaning, you could do a lot of damage, especially on this move. Look, I'm from yellow to orange in literally one go. 2 goes on it and I'll be red. It was very cheap. But at least the stamina system was still in the game, and that depended on how much stuff you had. Oh my god, Chokeslam from hell! Ultimate control moves, yes. Those lovely things that they've now removed from WWE 12. I always thought they were a good feature, especially in a Royal Rumble match. Just chuck them out that way with a finisher. There was nothing they could do about it unless they had a fin. In 2007 at least. The announce tables could be opened and teared apart before you could climb on top. You could also go towards the crowd and climb the scaffolding of doom. Although you couldn't recreate Jeff Hardy and the Dudleys getting put through a table with a swanton on top of the scaffolding at Madison Square Garden, unfortunately, as finishers couldn't be done on it. Shame really. There were no new match types, unfortunately, although they did add Money in the Bank match type, and the updated ladder mode in general, using the analog system and a grip, which was your stamina. The more stamina you had, obviously the longer you could hold on to the belt. And don't forget the teleporting finishers. You didn't have to be on the ladder to do it. Quite stupid in my opinion. Anyway, backstage brawls, you had a parking lot and a ballroom, and you had finisher Pacific ones as well in certain areas. You could, if you had a flashing finisher and a stall finisher, you could throw them in the dumpster to win, or throw them in the hearse. Or if you just had one finisher, you could do the Stone Cold Stunner as anyone. You didn't need to be Austin in the bar. Stunner! Oh, comic genius. What about it, Austin? Oh. Story mode was basically the same as last year, obviously in HD, new storylines as well, but it's not that important. It's not that memorable either. There was nothing I can remember that was massive. Maybe if you want to post something in the comment about a storyline that was really good in there, you can, but I just can't remember anything that was worthwhile. Although you could customize your locker room for the story mode, make it turn into anything you like, change the colours, the tiles, etc. Here's my go at Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen. Yeah, lovely red and gothic. Oh dear, why do I have a paintbrush? General Manager mode was updated to include Sunday Night Heat, so you could have more matches. And rivalries were included to have up to 4 people, and it could also choose your storyline. Could last even up to 37 weeks, well, depending on how many pay-per-views the length were. Insane. And of course the rivalries, the more stars on the storyline, the better the storyline, but of course more rivalries they had, you could only have one storyline per rivalry. Shame. Crit Wrestler was pretty much the same. Of course in HD there was going to be better looking graphics, but Crit Music was shite. They forced you to choose between 2 categories, and depending on your weight class you were screwed on choosing some moves. If you were cruiserweight you couldn't choose power moves, for instance, which was stupid. Fucking stupid, THQ, you're dumb. I mean, if I want to be Jushin Thunder Liger, couldn't do many power bombs, could I? Bastards. Oh, vent my anger. 2007 wasn't anything special, in all honesty. They focused so much on turning into an HD game on next-gen platforms that they didn't cover gameplay that well, apart from a new control scheme. No new match types. Match types were then gone in the next year. We'll talk about that in the next part. It felt understated. It lacked stuff. It took forever to get up from moves, even just like a counter, like a double leg takedown. It was just too long. Smackdown 1 and 2 suffered from having moves with you getting up too fast, even with finishers. On this, it took too fucking long. Hey THU, you never get anything right though, but that's not your fault, that's just us fans crying every time. But anyway guys, you can subscribe for more WWE 12 goodness. History of WWE 12 comes out every Sunday. If you're watching this on Machinima Sports, make sure to subscribe to my channel at Backyard Gaming, link is in the description. Goodbye!